Yeah. We live, we back. It's the DanYo&Tita podcast.
What's happening?
You know what I mean? We're back with another show, another good Saturday, good week, good vibes.
As good as 2020 can be.
Man, it's going good, though. We changed the narrative.
All right.
We're going to change the narrative. I go by the name of Daniel.
I'm Tita.
Aisha.
I'm Dip Tooth, Lean.
Man, we got a great show for y'all. This is going to be a great show because we're celebrating today.
Yes, a celebration.
Yes, sir. But before we get in that, we got to pay the bills because that's how we keep the lights on.
You want to do the show in the dark?
Definitely. Man, shout out waywardkid.com, your sites for all your news and entertainment, sports, events, articles, all that. So check out waywardkid.com. Like the Facebook page, Wayward Kid, and follow them on IG, Wayward Kid Online.
Also, we have Kiwi Juice Bar, all natural smoothies, sports nutrition supplements, fresh pressed juice, gourmet coffee and tea, protein bars, healthy snacks, and nutritional education. They are now also offering weekly meal prep. They will go to the grocery store and do your shopping for you and prep your meals for you. You can also find them on Instagram or Facebook.
I shine, you shine, we shine. We shine detailing, make your car shine like new. Check out their Facebook and Instagram page. They will definitely come by and make your car shine like new.
Definitely.
Hit them up.
And the deliciousness, mouth-watering. Butchers, wings, and things. Come get them wings and things. They're selling out plates on the south side of Phoenix. Stop playing with them.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they slinging them plates, man. They got everything.
They got the internet going nuts.
Man, he posting up steaks now.
Man,
stop playing with
got the
internet.
Catering.
Yeah.
Man.
So hit up Butchers, Wings, and Things. Go to their Facebook page with all the info on it, and also follow them on IG.
We also have Novels by Z. The game isn't only for boys. Experience the game told from the other side. You can purchase your very own signed copy at www.novelsbyz.com.
Slinging them books.
Mm-hmm.
We also have Miss Joanne Muhammad with her book, So the Bible Told Me So, which will be coming very soon. She's our top donor for the DanYo&Tita podcast. We also have Katie Gibson with Low Main. I will never forget that video we did. That was epic.
Yes.
It was hilarious.
We'll be doing another one soon.
So that we also have Trinity Solutions with all your printing, graphic, and promotion needs.
Yes, definitely. And our newest sponsor, $1 Million Teacher Project.
Yeah.
This helps supply the teachers with the needs they need to teach our students, your kids.
The future.
Yes. So, what was the website again? You remember off top? I don't remember off top. I think it was MDTP project.org.
Yes.
I think that's the So I'm on point. I remember. So definitely hit them up. Donate to $1 Million Teacher Project. They're part of the school systems, and they're teaching our future, man. You already know. I'm excited for today's show.
Yeah.
Today's show is gonna be amazing because we're celebrating.
What we celebrating today?
Where the
We have
at?
Councilman O.D. Harris in the building.
Yeah! I'm excited to be here. Hey, thank y'all. Hey, when I came in here, they had balloons and a car.
Yeah,
Yo, we are celebrating. Where's the music at? We gotta have some Prince or something. We gotta have, we gotta get people in the mood. It's Saturday. They trying to figure out what they gonna do with their life. Right. You need to stay in tune to this broadcast the whole entire time. I ain't playing. Right. I'm watching them on social media right now. I'm watching you. Right.
Man, I mean,
what an epic.
Congratulations, son.
Man, thank you.
Congratulations, guys. I didn't know where to go.
No, it's so awesome.
Hey, I'm so excited, man. It's so historic. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm still living in a surreal moment. I came in here when I was the candidate. Now I'm the Councilman elect.
Yep.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's, one day you wake up, and you're just the regular person. OD the community guy. Then all of a sudden you wake up, you're the elected official. Like, oh my God.
Coming to the realization, are you overwhelmed? Are you underwhelmed so far?
You know what? I think, so I've been having meetings every week. So everybody is calling me, like, the CEOs of the major corporations, executives from Intel, I got executives from PayPal, I got executives from Wells Fargo. It's a totally different level. When you're just a regular person just trying to make some moves happen, then all of a sudden you switch over to become the elected where people really need you.
Right.
And they're always dropping them hints like, I need you on this project. I got this expansion on this road. I need help with this light. So it becomes like a totally different thing. And I'm going to tell you, to just, to go from a regular person to like the most popular person, it's still surreal. I'm still trying to, but thank y'all. Y'all helped me. Y'all, y'all did y'all thing. Helped me come in.
We were part of the movement.
Yeah, thank you.
We feel like
he
we
got
up above the curve.
Yeah.
He got something to brag about at his 20-year high school reunion.
Look, I'm important now. I made it.
Right.
But it's funny that even though you get to the next level in your life, you still have the people around you that's like, oh, you just still this person. Nah, don't try to keep me in my loop. No, don't try to keep. Yeah, I know. What you say? What you say? Haters. Oh my God. Yes. But I think that's a life lesson. Like, no matter how far you grow, no matter how big you get, no matter what you guys do, there's going to always be someone to remind you of where you came from, as if you forgot.
Right.
But if Nipsey Hussle life taught us a lesson, we can be reminded where we come from. Yeah. We can do what we can to push awareness in that area, but we know that when we get to that next level, we have to move differently.
Gems.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So everything you do in life, as you come up, just know that there's gonna be haters, but then you just know you got to move differently. Yeah. And Cat Williams said, if you don't got 4 or 5 people hating on you anyways, you ain't doing nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
So
we have a question. What is running through your mind now that all the success has happened to you?
Oh my God. Where do I want to live? I think that's a real thing because people just be showing up to my house like, where do you come from?
Right. So they showed up to your house.
They literally come to my house and they knock on the door like, hey, can I speak to Councilman?
Right.
Like literally, it's a real thing.
Man. That's crazy.
So I mean, I'm trying to figure out like, man, should I still be living here? I mean, I probably need to be a little incognito,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you recently got married?
Yeah, I recently got married. Yeah.
So you win it all through the board. You got married, win it.
Hey, look.
You don't win it.
I do have a question on that, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was it like getting married during COVID?
Yes.
Sickening. No, just playing.
It was. It still had a good. Y'all still had a good turnout, right?
Yeah. You know what? We only invited less than 10 people because at the time that we got married, it was no more than 10 people in the room.
Wow.
So we was like counting 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can't go, dog. You can't go.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it was challenging. I think we tried to make the best of it. We had like a little Zoom situation. Everyone was on Zoom.
Wow.
Then we had less than 10 people in the room and stuff, and we just try to make the best of it. I think that when you love someone, it doesn't matter if you're in an island stranded and no one else is there. The most important thing is that you two celebrate each other. And I've learned now, just when you decide to say yes to that person, it doesn't even matter who comes to the wedding, who comes to the actual situation. You're supposed to make it about each other, and I think that's what we showed the world, that man, we can have a good time. We was doing the freak nasty.
Yeah, y'all was getting down.
I saw the video. I was dancing with you. You celebrating?
Man, I got excited watching that.
I know a lot of my constituents. They was like, should Councilman Harris be dancing with his wife like that on social media? I'm like, really? Like, are we there? And so
that's love.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like
that's how you let people know your relationship status.
That's what we need. We need that. We need that look.
We need that, man.
When you saw Barack Obama and Michelle, they had
Yeah.
they were like the funnest couple. Like
that's how you show that's a good relationship.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Y'all
Having
can have fun together.
and smile and laugh together and make fun of yourself.
She could be fun, and they were like teenagers. Like, seriously, and that's what people should do.
So I know a lot of the companies that's calling you. They want to know about the economic development that you have going on and some of your fiscal plans for the upcoming year. So what are some of the things that you have planned, or taxes, things like that, or you plan on?
Yeah, that's a great question. No, I won't be raising taxes. But that's a good question. I'm still working on my 1-year plan because I am increasing my understanding of city council. I think what I do every day as a city council person, I set policy and I set vision. Okay. And so a part of setting policy and vision is looking at the laws that we have within our city and saying, how does that apply to everybody? How are we adhering to making sure that these laws are equitable for everybody? Right. And that's kind of the initiative that's the attitude that I'm coming in, because we're in a time where we need to we have an elected a leader, myself, to look at policy and say, hey, is that policy equitable for everybody, or is it just catering to one group of people? And so now within the first year, what I would like to do is increase listening sessions and go to different communities and talk to them and see what they can do. I am all over a lot of the issues that are happening with police and things of that nature. We continue to try to work with our law enforcement, but I think the main thing that I want to do is, to be honest with you, I have a huge vision. I know that this may take more than 4 years to accomplish, but I would like to see our balancing of our, we're a $1 billion city. Wow. And so I would like to see us managing $3 billion as our budget. Wow. We're getting close to build out, and what people build out is basically our cities almost don't have no more land to add anything else. Really? And then we get to the place where we got to build up, which is meaning, upwards, towers, And so that's kind of where we are right now. And a lot of people don't know that Chandler is home to PayPal, Intel. We got Wells Fargo, huge hub. I mean, we have NXP. We have the self-driving cars. We have all these big company. It's a tech hub. And so I want to attract new businesses to Chandler, where we have one of the lowest unemployments currently right now in the state of Arizona. We're less than 5% unemployment.
Wow. I'm gonna have to be moving, y'all.
Man, look. Sounds like a new city or something.
No, Chandler is a very nice city, man.
It is. And
I think ask you for a few applications over there.
Hey, look, I got you on a referral. Just go ahead and apply.
I might get it done, right? Oh, dear. Okay, you got you.
Hey, do you know what's good for him? You better hire this man.
You're right.
But, and then also one of the biggest things that we're struggling with right now, just off tops, is the fact that affordable housing is a big issue in Chandler. And I was looking around and I said, man, some of the apartments was going for $3,000 for a 2-bedroom. Wow. I just like, man, this is ridiculousness. Right. I said, we have to do something about that. So I think those are some of the issues and some of the challenges. We was just talking about homelessness. And you guys, to be honest with you, the homeless issue is a real thing, okay?
It's very real.
And when they was, some things I can't say, but as they was giving me the debriefing on the homeless issue, my heart just, I couldn't even, I had to tell the people who was debriefing me in the room about the homeless issue in Chandler. I had to take a moment and just say, I need a moment. Because it was just that gut wrenching, and this as an elected official, how do you deal with this? Think about it. All these people who are, with the rents being pushed back and all that other stuff.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming back. Yeah. So think about it. As a city in January, at the end of December, when everyone had to pay their rents and all the rents are due, and they're not getting evicted right now. In January, we're going to have all these people that's going to be homeless. Right. You know what I'm saying? Major evictions all around the country because the law does not make the person not it doesn't eliminate the debt. Wow. It delays the debt, but it doesn't deny. And it's accumulating. Right. And so that's kind of what we're going to be dealing with all around the country and all around the nation, all around the city. So I'm thinking about that.
Well, I mean, I don't see how people don't understand the correlation between high rent prices and homelessness. I mean, this has to be a main issue. Yeah. If we can't afford homes, there's going to be high homeless rates. Yeah. I mean, $3,000 for an apartment, $1,500 for one bedroom.
That's a lot.
It's how many square feet is that?
Right, and then the next problem is what areas do you want to put them in? As we see, Trump is fighting about trying to keep them out of the suburbs. We don't want to make an area where it's just poor people on top of poor people because we know that's
in Phoenix. There's a whole road that has homeless people,
right.
And they want to kind of keep them there. It's like we don't want that.
We're on the north, come towards the north side, consider Phoenix, and there's this homeless right underneath that bridge, I-17. Like
they're there all the time,
everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
We have, I mean, and to think about, and just even thinking about that, it just kind of wows your mind. Like, what is that going to look like? How bad is that going to be in January?
It's
and,
going to be bad.
And it's going to be all sitting on my plate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
A lot to think about. And I think that we as, as the lawmakers, all the lawmakers out there, underneath the sound of my voice need to be thinking about that. I know they start talking about the stimulus package and all that other stuff, but we need money. We need housing, and this pandemic has closed so many major businesses down, and people are losing jobs. I mean, and we are stuck in a crisis mode, and we need to be. I think the world needs to know, hey, be fiscally conservative with your money. Don't go out and splurge. Keep some money saved up for a rainy day.
Yes, so we have a question.
Yeah.
What is your biggest strategy as a councilman that you feel that should change in the city?
Yeah, what's my biggest strategy? Well, I think right now, because I'm in that learning stage, is getting everybody to the table to talk.
Okay.
I mean, we got to talk about stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about it, then we're not moving anything forward. And I think at the end of the day, if I'm gonna make a strategy, it has to be everybody involved. Right. I need the people I need the developers. I need the investors. I need common residents. I need everyone coming together and making it happen. That's why I'm initiating the listening parties throughout the city, so I can understand because what the problems are. Because everybody has, like, believe it or not, every area in this state operates different. Every city, every district, every area code, we all operate differently.
Definitely.
Your problems in your city, your problems in your area where you live at, and we live in the same city, may not be the same as mine.
Correct, right. So, all the councilmen, do they get together and talk about all the cities, or they just focus on the individual city?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So in Chandler, the councilman is at large. So we kind of have the same amount of power to maneuver throughout the city. Normally when you hear like a mayor or mayor role, then that's more, and Chandler is more like a figurehead, someone that we can respect because we all run at large.
Right.
And so what ends up happening is we do talk about those issues because you can live in West Chandler and I can live in North Chandler and I can be the councilman in South Chandler, but because I'm at large, all that's my district too.
Okay.
So when I run for office, I run in your area too.
Okay.
And so everyone issues kind of become, so yes, the city council, we come together, we set a policy, we see something getting out of control. It takes 4 people to vote yes to implement a policy. Okay. And so it's 7 of us. So the mayor has the same vote as I do. You know what I'm saying? So as a mayor or as anyone that's on that council that's trying to be influential, you're always thinking about how can I get 4 people to, including yourself, 4 people to vote yes on a policy item. So it's not good enough alone just to bring that issue to me. Sometimes you got to bring it to the other policymakers.
Right.
Okay. See?
And that's the part.
Right there.
And I think that's the part that's been lost in the larger scale of in Washington. Yeah. People working together, coming across the aisles, needing each other, and the fact that you have to work with each other and figure out ways to get each other on your side. Yeah. I know that's still tough, but at least people have to try to work with each other and speak with each other. Yeah. But I want to ask you one thing on do you have any? I know I asked you one fiscal question. I'm gonna ask you one more. Do you have any plans to cut the budgets or anything to try to balance the sheet? I know you guys do great on your balance there and do great on your budgets in Chandler, but looking so far, is there any places where you see you need to cut budget or increase budget from fiscal?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. I think that's right on point. When I look at the budget, so every city, like, we have to always balance. No matter what, we always have to balance, and it's a good thing that in Chandler, we are at this place in the next few years. We're about to reduce our debt by 73%.
Wow!
So we're going to be one of the most fiscally conservative cities and have low debt amount because we've been able to really manage our debt very, very well. And so we're doing really good as a city. So my goal would be to continue to look at our budget and ask, how are we getting more money into our marginalized communities? How do we help those people out? Because there's people that's struggling with rent and things like that. And Chandler has always been the city like, no, we don't want to deal with rent assistance. We don't want to, we always defer that to the state. So my thing is to continue to work with our partnership that we have with Ascend to make sure that our residents and making sure that the city council is working along with them and saying, how can we put more money in to a partnership like Ascend that helps people with rental assistance, that help people find homes and help them keep going. And we have ICANN as well. And so we have other programs that I look at and say, how can we partner with them? Because to be honest with you, they can do it better. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, the city wants to take care of homeless, but the city does not, the city has to work with in correlation with partnerships, public-private partnerships. I want to see more of that happening in Chandler so that way we can grow and we can help those that are impoverished in Chandler. So right now we're doing good. But yeah, I want to put more money into our marginalized community. We need to clean up them alleyways. We still got those issues going on. But I think that if we can do that together as a city by communicating and talking and making sure that the residents that's watching this, that they say, hey, I got issues going on in my city. Hey, send a message to the city or send a message to me. Let me know. I'm going to try to handle it.
Yes, sir. How do you feel about,
Stop.
you know, that all the communities came together and got you in, not just the black community, Hispanic community or white community? They all came together. How do you feel they all came together and got you in?
Man, first of all, I'm proud of Chandler. I'm very proud of Chandler. I'm proud. I think that, people said that because everyone came together, there's no more implicit bias. There's no more racism. It doesn't exist anymore. But they said that when we got a black president. Right. Okay. So just because, just because I am black and got elected in and all the cultures came together, doesn't mean that there's not other people that does not see me as that's my elected official. Right. I'm excited. Right. So there's going to always be people that's going to be, going against the grain. But I gotta honestly say, when I did a Love Thy Neighbor march and all the different colors of the rainbow kind of came out and celebrated and walked and marched and things like that, I was actually excited, and it let me know that Chandler is really ready for diversity. They've always been ready for diversity, but because of the faces of what we see, has alluded to the fact that we may only lean one way. Right. But Chandler is very diverse, and they very much have a strong population. I'm proud of the Latino community because it's hard to get the Latinos out to come out and vote. And they came out and vote like never before. They was like, OD. So when the first vote, so I won 23,227 was my vote count. That's how many votes I got. Wow. And when you look at the polling precincts, there's 40 polling precincts in Chandler. So you have North and West Chandler, which is where a lot of the marginalized community live, Latinos, blacks, and all those in between. And I won every single precinct up there in the North and West Chandler, which that was my target area. Right. And then when you look down in South Chandler is where more your affluent people live. There's a different diversity of that, but there's less Latinos that lives there. There's less blacks that lives on the south side. There's less brown folks that live on the south part of Chandler. But I won some of those communities as well. Wow. And so to see that I had the influential rich white that voted for me, and I had all those affluent community people that was there, they also voted for me. It made me proud. It let me know that Chandler is really ready. It's a diverse city. Yes, they're ready for diverse businesses. That's dope. And I am asking, and I'm gonna call them out. Larry White from Lolo's Chicken and Waffles. Larry. Where you at, Larry? Larry.
I've been trying to get in contact with Larry too.
Yeah,
I got his number. I will call him up. I'll call him up before the end of this show.
Okay.
But Larry, I need you to bring some of your concepts to Chandler. So we've been in conversation. I want to see more. I want to see more blacks and more brown businesses opening up in Chandler. So you guys, we need to work on that. We need to get y'all there.
Well, we got ATL is. I know they was
ATL. Yeah,
ATL Mike from ATL Wings.
Yeah,
he's still there.
He started from Chandler,
Yeah,
right?
Yep, he is. He's doing good. You know, but we need more than one.
More, right?
We need more than one. It's not. It's growing.
Yeah,
and I see it growing fast. We're getting. We're definitely. I see change and I see the progress and it's looking beautiful out here. So
yeah, man.
We can see that it's making an impact.
The positive influence from people like you and ATL and Lolo's, all those is coming to this community, and that's what I love about it.
There's a lot of bad things that happened in 2020, but I can't deny that black businesses have grown in 2020.
Definitely. So. And we're doing everything we can to help.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I think that this is something I want to give out to all the people out there. Okay, you know. More than just, talking about the fluff stuff and the great stuff, you guys got to get access to everyone. Write this down. Write this down in the feed. Write it down right now. I'm about to give you something that's going to bless your soul like never before.
Get them pencils and pens.
Get them pencils and pens, Shoot, we need that. But you guys need to start looking into these opportunity zones. Opportunity zone, there is federal funding for cities and for places within your city where they will give you granted amounts of money for you to build up economic development in that area.
Okay.
And the opportunity zones are more geared towards people who have lower income that's been marginalized. And if you live in a community like, man, the average wage in that community or salary is like $20,000. You're like, man, I need to do something, man. I want to do something better. Well, the government have set aside opportunity zone money in your cities or in other cities as well to give you money to help you grow and help that community grow. And you guys definitely should be looking that up. Even Chandler has opportunity zones, where we can give money, and you guys need to look into them details. But I'm telling you, they got a whole list of opportunity zones, and that's money that you can, And
these are opportunities to start businesses, things like that, and they give out grants, loans, and things like that to help people out.
Yeah, and basically the opportunity zone, what it does, it gives you money so that way you can build economic development, so you can build business and you can make more money in that area and build that area up. And that's why it's called like these empowerment zones, because now we're giving you money to build up that area. So if you can put a store in that area, if you can put a chicken place in that area, if you can put something in that area that will help create more revenue and more jobs, well, you can get that money for your business, and that can help that community move forward.
Right.
We should look into that.
Definitely. I remember T.I. and Killer Mike talking about these
opportunity zones.
And they were saying that Trump was bringing a lot of them.
But
they were saying there were some conditions that were under conditions that was written under that was maybe making it unfair, and it was pointing it towards companies that he wanted. I don't know where they were saying.
Well, what they was probably, I would assume, without listening to the interview, they probably was alluding to the fact that within the opportunity zone, you generally have to have someone. So the way it works is that the money is reimbursed. Okay. So let's say you find an investor, right? An investor, he has all these capital gains. Capital gains is created when you sell property, right? So let's say you sell a property, right, and your capital gain tax came up to be like $1 million, right? In order to get rid of that $1 million, you don't want to pay it to Uncle Sam.
Right.
You're like, well, let me put it into an opportunity zone.
Okay.
They take the $1 million from the investor who was going to naturally pay that to taxes. You put it into the opportunity zone, and he is forgiven of that particular debt.
So it's a way for them to save money on taxes,
right,
and also
make some money.
Okay.
So and that's the hardest part, is because do you know any people who has that type of wealth?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of, I think that may be one of the things that he may be alluding to, is like, hey, we already struggling.
Right.
How in the world we gonna get an opportunity zone going? We don't even got the money to get it going.
Right.
But the thing is, there's a reimbursement that happens and things like that. So once you put the money into the opportunity zone, then you get the money back, like as a grant. So you got to put the money up front.
You got to put it up front. Okay.
Yeah, and then you come back and get the investment. Okay. And that's why I say, if you go and grab someone over here that has the ability to get the money, then put it into the opportunity zone. opportunity zone. Once the opportunity zone is done, then you get the reimbursement back through form of a grant.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And then that's how. So you really
That's
got to
info for y'all.
right. So you really got to have somebody that can say, you know what? Let me hold on to your meal.
Right.
You know, for a little bit. Let me hold on to your meal for a little bit. Let's do this together. And it may take a little bit for you to get the money back, but you know you're gonna get it back.
Definitely.
Most definitely. I have a question. I see a lot of success stories on YouTube. I watch it. I'm a YouTuber.
Okay. All right.
And there's a lot of these businesses that offer if you invest $10,000, you can create one of their restaurants or one of their businesses. What do you think about like 10 people working together, each person investing $1,000 or whatever, and the create a business? You think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, that's a good question. And I'm gonna tell you guys honestly. I don't want to make it a white-black thing, but I'm just gonna say, people who have been having wealth for a long time, been doing that for years. And they bring their money and their resources together, and then they open up a business, and then they invest in something, and then they grow it.
Right.
That's how like the Black Wall Street's got going and all this other stuff. Everyone come together. The problem is that people, when they see the money, they get like, oh man, now that I see that we're making money, now they want to hurry up and go rogue.
Right.
And that's the problem, that they all kind of go rogue, and we just got started.
Yeah.
You know, so we need to like build this wealth up. We need to do this. But when someone get a seed in their mind, they go rogue and they go right. And then what end up happening is that they end up stopping that empowerment from happening. But yeah, I mean, like some of these restaurants, like, you know, Subway, you can invest in some of these places. I think Steak and Shake got opportunities out there.
Steak and Shake.
Yep. So they got, you put 20, 30,000 up front, but this is the caveat. You put the money up front, boom, you got the license, right? Now you got to get the store. You got to have so much in liquid assets in order to get the store.
Okay.
Like one time, me and my friends, we was bound to set up a McDonald's. And at the time that we was trying to do it, you had to have $1 million in liquid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so I think, man, it was so crazy. We had got all the way up to, I think we was $125,000 short on liquid.
Oh, wow.
But we had already had the fee ready, and we had already did all the work. This is back in 2007, and we was about to, you know, make this thing happen. But I was $125,000 short from liquid cash. Wow. But you know, if you get make it big investments like that, then you're doing some big things. But and the crazy thing is that I guess I didn't talk enough to my contacts, because like 3 months later, one of my clients came in. I was like, man, we was trying to get this McDonald's. It fell through the cracks because we needed $125,000, and your account to sit there for a little bit. It fell through. They said, oh, I got the 125. You should have said something. So it's those type of things that, you know, you don't know what people have. You know, people come in, they judge, they look like, you don't got that. Right. You don't know what people got.
Right.
Because I was looking, I was like, you got that kind of money sitting in your account. Like, your taxes don't look that way, but
yes.
It's like, yeah, I got liquid. But that's what we need to be doing. We need to be coming together like that.
Yep.
Right. Yes,
no, man,
that's the most powerful thing we can do.
Most definitely.
You know?
How do you think Asians and the Middle Eastern people, they come over here and start gas stations, markets, all type of stuff, because they all come together and do it together.
And we gotta get out of that mindset that we gotta do everything separate. All we gotta do is come together and just make it happen. And we can do that together. But the question is that, can we do it in a meaningful way that we don't we don't try to overshadow, like, let's make these moves together. Right. You know, let's do this together, man. Let's stop all the crazy stuff, you know?
I say it all the time, man. We have too many chiefs and not enough, Indians. We don't have enough. I know it's a bad saying, but, we just don't have enough people who want to follow. Everybody wants to be the leader.
You see they don't want to follow, or they don't want to work together.
Right.
I mean,
it's just, I want to do it my way.
Yeah. I mean, there is, I said there always is a person where you want to kind of jump the gun a little bit. You want that person, but stay working together and
hey,
follow
man,
if you need to.
You're going to have bumpy roads. We
Yeah.
work together on everything. We have bumpy roads. We have times when we disagree. We come back and we figure it out.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about, man. We have to, the egos have to be smaller, and you have to take a step back and figure out what can we do to go forward.
I think the future is before us, man. We can, man, if everybody underneath the sound of my voice said, okay, let's all come together, let's buy an apartment building.
Right.
I mean, we don't even, the thing is, it doesn't take much math to figure out how much is that building? 200,000. Why are we just looking at buildings in Arizona? Let's look in places like Flint. Let's look in places like Chicago. Did you guys see, like, when the riots happened, Chicago, major square acres of land burned down to the ground. And the Magnificent Mile, I mean, them buildings are closed. Louis Vuitton and all these high-end places that we're not open back up. So guess what that does? That creates opportunity zones for us to come together. Listen, you got a 500, you got 500, you got 500, you got $10.
Right.
And what we do is we collect the money, and according to what you invest will be your money that you invest will be converted over into a percentage, and that's how much of that business you're going to own. So if I give $1 million, you give $50,000, you give $10. Guess what? Okay, your percentage may only be 0.05%. Yours may be 10%. Mine
okay
may be
with me.
33.
Right.
But think about with Facebook. Remember, all of them kind of came together, and the owners, he's still one of the co-owners. He only have like 0.00 something for of the company, but he's still
rich.
he's rich.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he making millions of dollars.
Right.
Like we gotta
You gotta have that mind state. Yeah.
man, we gotta rise above our foolishness and come together and create wealth for each other.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir. I know we can be with you all day.
We can,
I
man,
know-
I'm not going to lie to you. We can, like, every week I bring it up, but East St. Louis, man, we could probably buy the whole city for like $10.
Yeah,
But we all living in the city. We all love the city, but nobody wants to buy the land and buy the
Man.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
If we love this city so much, why don't we want to own it? Why don't we? I mean, I just don't get it. But
We don't
can
want to
buy
loan
that.
the land. I mean, think about it, you guys. If we was actually, like, real talk, if we were actually looked around the country and we look in places that we may see, there's ghost towns out there, literally ghost towns,
ghost
like
towns.
straight
Yeah, definitely.
abandoned towns.
Yes, sir.
All you got to do is make your move to that area, and then you build economic development. You make that place
So many
what it
gems.
needs to be.
Yeah.
So many gyms today.
Man, so, I mean, just like
So many gems.
Dr. AJ.
Arizona has a lot of ghost
bit-
towns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
See, and we got a lot of acres. You know what? I was looking at some of the acres of land that was up there, up north by Paxton and Strawberry. Man, you can buy land up there, and there's houses up there in development for like $10,000, $2,500, $3,500 an acre of land. Like, come on, let's get real. We gonna talk about economic development, how we can do this, how we can make this work. Then let's get in those areas.
Yes.
I mean, everyone's talking about, oh, we need to go back to this country. That no, we can do it right here. If you want to start a Wall Street movement here with black wealth, all you got to do is open up your eyes, and guess what? We can, like right now in this group, in this huddle right here. I mean, we can find an acre of land for $2,500.
Wow.
And we can just invest in it. It's like, hey, you got it.
Just give us the word. We ready.
Right. Yeah.
There's actually a group of people, was it a couple months ago?
Yeah.
They actually put their money together.
It was like 91
19,
people.
Yeah.
19 acres they bought.
Yeah, 19
Yeah.
acres, yeah.
That's cool.
We have a
That's how you do it.
question. How much land is there? Oh, I don't even know how much land there is in Phoenix.
Like available for sale?
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Well,
I know
we-
it's a lot.
That's a lot, man.
I remember when I
huge.
first moved out here though, I saw so many emptiness.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Not no more. I was like, there's so
Yeah,
many
in the
spaces.
last 10 years, it's
filling
just
up.
boom.
Feeling up.
Californians invaded and other states nearby.
Yeah.
They invaded everything.
Well, I mean, I think if you look at like all the migration from California, Chicago, and all this stuff from the pandemic, remember there's a great exodus happening. Right? Okay, get woke, y'all. There's a great exodus that's happening from California into Arizona right now.
It is.
Get woke. There's a great exodus happening from Chicago, Illinois to Arizona.
And it's black Americans that's leaving Chicago.
Yep. And it's black Americans that's leaving.
We're out. We're out.
Yep. Done.
Sick of it.
Yep.
I know we could be here all day chopping that too. But let's do a quick shout out to our sponsors, and then Mr. OD, we're gonna give you an opportunity to get some revenge.
All right.
www.waywardkid.com, your site for all your entertainment news. Go like their Facebook page, Wayward Kid, and then follow them on IG, Wayward Kid Online.
We also have Kiwi Juice Bar with all natural smoothies, sports nutrition, supplements, fresh pressed juice, gourmet coffee and tea, protein bars, healthy snacks, and nutritional education. They are now also offering weekly meal prep. They will go to the grocery store, shop for you, and weekly meal prep for you. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook.
And we have I Shine, You Shine, We Shine Detailing, make your car shine like new. Check out their videos on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. They're always posting new videos showing the great work that they do on cars.
Definitely. And don't forget Butcher's Wings and Things. They got them plates on deck. So I mean, you just go to their Facebook page and you see all the delicious pictures over there. So like their Facebook page, Butcher's Wings and Things, follow them on.
They ain't right for them plates, man.
Yeah, they dangerous.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm supposed to be on a diet. You know what I'm saying?
We also have Novels by Z. The game isn't only for boys. Experience the game told from the other side. You can also purchase your very own signed copy at www.novelsbyz.com.
We also have Miss Joanne Muhammad with her book, So the Bible Told Me So, coming out very soon. We have Katie Gibson with his new single, Lo Mein, on all platforms. Please check out our video for promo. We also have Trinity Solutions, whether you're promotion, printing, banners, all you need for your businesses.
Most def. Don't forget the $1 Million Teacher Project. Help the teachers, help your kids, the students.
Yes, definitely.
Learn. So go to I think did I say it wrong? MDTP Project. No. I said it wrong. MDTproject.org.
Okay.
Definitely.
You got it.
Donate. Yes. I'll be forgetting. Trying to go on top. Now, sir, are you ready to get your revenge?
I hope so.
I don't think he is.
I don't know if you're ready to get your. Are you ready to get your revenge?
Y'all should have brought. Y'all should have.
You have no help this time.
Brian, where you at, Brian?
Oh man.
Oh man, look.
You don't sound ready.
I got 3 lifelines. All right.
I believe in you this time.
Okay, you believe me this time?
You're a winner, so. All right. What you guys?
All right. So, as you know the rules, you have 3 lifelines. You can Google a question, in which case we'll give you 45 seconds to answer. You may call someone, or you may skip a question. You get 3 out of the 5 correct, and we'll donate $50 to your charity of choice. Question 1. How many U.S. Supreme Court justices are there? A, 4, B, 9, C, 10, or D, 15?
9.
9 is correct.
Yeah! Woo woo! Yes! Boom, boom, boom! Woo, thank you, guys. Woo, thank you. Woo, I gotta take a minute. That's almost like a praise break.
He said he gonna get them all right today. We're gonna see. You ready for question 2?
Yeah, go ahead, y'all.
Question 2. How many states are needed to ratify an amendment before it becomes part of the Constitution? A, 28, B, 32, C, 38, D, 40.
Give me the multiple choice again.
A, 28.
Okay, that's good.
B, 32, C, 38, or D, 40.
You know, Let me see. How many states are needed to ratify an amendment for it to become part of the Constitution? I'm gonna go with I think 38.
38 is correct.
The only thing I know is 3/4. That's all I knew. I didn't know that.
Not playing it 2 for 2. Coming in a winner.
This one might be a little tricky.
Oh God!
Hey, at least I'm giving you the warning ahead of time.
Right.
Question 3. The Electoral College in the United States is made up of how many electors? A, 100, B, 300, C, 450, or D, 538?
Let's see. Electors. Let me see the electors. All right. All right. Say the multiple choice again. Okay. 100, 300, 450. Let me see.
10 seconds.
Oh, dang, Tita.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. Let me see.
Wow.
C.
Nope.
C is incorrect.
Oh my God! It was B, wasn't it?
No, the answer is D.
538.
538.
I was trying to do the math in my head. I was.
Shake it off. Shake
You
it
need
off.
270 electoral votes to win the election.
I did know
Out
that.
of the
That's
538.
that's.
Oh,
I
okay.
was trying to figure out what the
Okay,
math
yeah.
was on it. That's why I was like,
I'm sure like 5:30. I didn't even know that.
Sure.
All right. Question 4. How old must a person be to run for president of the United States?
I should know that answer. It got
A, 25,
nah,
B, 30,
nah.
C, 35, or D, 45?
I think it's D, 45.
Dun, 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 dun.
30. What? 35.
Yeah.
35. is the
35.
correct answer.
Oh my God! I knew it was a. Oh my God!
Come
This
on.
is crazy! Oh my goodness!
Dang, you on the line right now.
He was on fire, y'all. You got the first two.
I'm gonna have to start Googling. I got how many lifelines I got still?
You got 3
All of them.
lifelines.
You
What
ain't
what's
used
your
one.
lifelines?
I got 3. I gotta get this one right.
It's the last question.
I gotta use all 3.
What famous actor
Oh God!
became governor of California in 2003?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes! Oh my God!
That's a good question though too.
That was a good question. I thank God you let in easily.
All right.
Celebrate.
Hey, woo! I came back. I came back.
There's only one more question we're going to ask.
Oh,
Bonus question.
that's messed up.
I had to put a pin in the bubble for a second. And that question is, who are we donating to?
You are donating to my favorite charity in the whole wide world, Ready, Set, Go Foundation.
There you
A great organization that helps people start their own business. I am so happy. Ready, Set, Go is the place to be. Go to ReadySetGoFoundation.com. They helping people start entrepreneur dreams, helping you start it all up. And we have a free 5-week training coming up, so you definitely want to be a part of that.
Ready, set, go.
ReadySetGoFoundation.com.
That's
All
awesome.
right. Y'all got it. There you
Got
go.
Thank you. Woo, woo.
Got your revenge in it?
I feel vindicated.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I feel good.
I feel good.
I woke up like this.
Ah! Right. Where my James Brown at? I feel good.
All
Nah,
right.
that's awesome.
What y'all got, ladies? Sister Social.
We didn't have a sister social today.
No,
Yeah,
we
we
celebrate OD. We
OD.
celebrate OD.
Celebrate.
Yes. Woo, 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 woo.
I don't really.
You don't have anything today?
I don't really have anything today because I wanted to celebrate the victory and the future of Mr. O.D. Harris. But I do like to shout out different events that's going on in the area. And we did sneak in last week. We went in there for about like 20 minutes because Tita refused to skate.
Yeah.
Wow.
But there's Glow Skate, man. Glow Skate for adults over at the Great Skate in Glendale. They got the glow in the dark skates, man. It's pretty cool. So y'all want to check out that. We have a food drive out in it's a drive-in food drive. Let me get the address for y'all. At the Pentecostal of Phoenix, 2341 West Royal Palm Road, Phoenix, Arizona 85021. Not too far from here actually, but it's a drive-in food drive. You're driving and basically like shopping for you. So
That's
if
awesome.
y'all need any food, it's on till got about an hour left for today, but it's every Saturday.
Cool.
So check out the food drive and Glow Skate, man.
Glow Skate.
Yeah, we didn't get I didn't get the product today, but I do want to shout out Checkin' Traps.
Checkin' Traps.
He has this delicious, amazing.
Barbecue
As
sauce.
you to the podcast, we're going to drop a review on it later today on this channel. Trap sauce, man.
It's barbecue sauce,
it's
right?
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Trap sauce, man. So
There
go
we
to,
go.
to trapsauce.com and order you some delicious barbecue sauce. Forget the other barbecue sauces. Get trap sauce, man.
Trap sauce, huh?
So definitely go to trapsauce.com and get your order on. What we got, Dip?
Well, we don't want to go too long today, but we did have Ruth Bader Ginsburg pass away. People are already fighting over the Supreme Court seat that she has left vacant. Trump
RBG
and McConnell, they're already getting their person ready, so they'll probably have votes going soon. The Senate will be voting soon to put someone in to fill the seat, and it'll be a very conservative judge, Trump appointed judge. So this elections have consequences, man, and they cheated last time when Obama was in there. They wouldn't confirm the seat because the Democrats didn't have the power to make them vote in the Senate. So they wouldn't let Merrick Garland in as a judge. He was supposed to be the judge that should have been in before the last person was voted in.
for Justice Scalia.
Yeah, he was supposed to be replaced by him. So I think they put in the guy that Kavanaugh. They put in Kavanaugh.
Brett Kavanaugh.
So, right.
Yeah.
So this will be, I think, their 5th or 6th conservative judge. So
Out of the 9.
right. So they will have a majority, and they already do have a majority. But just get ready for things like abortion and things that people hold dear and have been taken care of for years.
Gay rights.
Gay rights. A lot of things will be going backwards because of this. That's why everyone was hoping that she stayed alive until this 4 years.
Yeah.
Or
But
at least until the end of the election season.
right.
To check for the change, right?
Yeah, man. But unfortunately, man, it's going to be. I just don't have any positive thoughts about this, really and truly, man, because it's not going to be good. He's already putting a lot of judges on the lower courts already, and conservative judges, they hand out higher term limits to black people. We get higher jail terms under conservative judges. The more of these judges that Trump is putting in, I'm telling you, it's going to hurt us.
Let's say that Trump loses the election. When does his power actually? Or
He still have that.
Power, but
He still have that lame duck session that he's in office for that last term, which would be like a year or so until the next person comes in.
The next person comes in January 21st, so
Right.
he
So
has to be out
But he still
January
would.
he can still make decisions,
Right. He can still make decisions.
until January 20th, right?
Right.
Of the
that's the
next
last
year.
day.
His lame duck section. They
okay,
would call
okay.
it.
Yeah.
But he still could put in. That's why they're going to hurry up and put somebody into the seat.
Before they
Even
can
though
pick. Okay.
when Obama had the situation, like I said, they blocked him because they said it was an election year, and they wouldn't hold it. They want the people to elect a person first and then make the decision. So they blocked
Okay.
Obama.
Okay.
Now they're going to go completely 360 and say, well, since we have the power, we were saying that it's different since we have power. So
Okay,
we're just gonna
okay.
go against what they said and do the opposite. And
They're basically being hypocritical on the decision
Well,
that they're
I mean,
made.
yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's like in 2016, like you said, they blocked Obama from putting in his nominee that he
Oh, so
wanted.
what he wanted, he got blocked too. Okay.
The nominee that Obama wanted got blocked.
Okay.
But soon as Trump got in, they let him put in his
Trump got to put his
right,
people
He
in.
got
and that's
put
why
in
the
his
Democrats
weekend.
were being so tough on him, because the situation where they made it a us versus them, and it's really has never been that. When it came to the court, people just, it was never a fight. You just did what you had to do. You
Right.
put in the person. They let the president put in the person. It's never become a fight until Obama. But that's what we're looking for today. And I think one more thing I want to talk about was we had in Rochester, I think it was like 14 people were shot, and 2 killed. The person's still on the loose right now, and this is going on now. So I wanted to let people know that news there. And other than that, I'm hating that the Lakers are winning, and
Oops.
it's making 2020 even worse.
Hater.
Oops. What did you expect, Dick? Come on now, JR.
I'm
telling you,
man, I was mad
Chuck
for like
gave
2
his
days.
guarantee,
Oh,
and every time Chuck has given his guarantee, they have lost.
Yeah, you're right. He's been wrong. But
Come on,
the Clippers have, man, I'm so mad at the Clippers, man.
I knew that was going to happen. They weren't ready. It's
Chuck jinxed him.
Yeah. He want to blame
I'm
Barkley.
saying it's
They got to
because-
win, man.
because of this break, though. I think the break,
Hurt
they weren't practicing on the break. They were partying.
Yeah, they tripped.
So, but anyway.
I'm still hoping. I'm hoping Denver win. I'm a Denver fan right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But that's it for the Lean Perspective this week.
Most definitely.
Appreciate O.D. Harris for coming out, man.
Yes,
Us
sir.
always love. And I just talk about your, what is the bar? What do you want to call it there?
Inauguration.
Yeah,
Oh,
the inauguration.
ball.
A dance ball.
Inauguration ball. That's what they call them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sounds so classy, you know? It's like, it's just,
Yeah, I'm having an inauguration. My inauguration is actually January 14th.
Okay.
And we're going to be having a private situation following that.
Can we go to that one too? Can we go to that one too?
You get to go. You get to go to both of them, but you get the only. There's an invite only.
Oh.
You guys come to the invite only stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm gonna have y'all working that red carpet. It's 34 feet long.
Oh, we'll be dressed up nice.
Yeah, I'm ready for you to shut it down. Okay.
I gotta find me a hairstylist.
I'll be all lined up.
Come on, Phoenix, hook me up.
I haven't got a haircut since this
They
pandemic.
gotta hairstylists gotta work with natural hair.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natural
Hey.
hair.
Right. Clean up.
I plan on growing hair.
Oh man.
I heard they got like weaves for men now.
They
They
do.
do. They do.
They call toupees.
You got other stuff.
I thought it was Rogaine.
Okay.
Or Beijing.
Something right.
Beijing. There you go.
Man.
Throw some Beijing, make it look like I got hair, y'all. I got hair. I promise you, I'm coming with some new
Definitely.
hairdo.
Oh man. I do want to send out a shout out and rest in peace to Mr. Lynx.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
I mean, he that's a sad situation. What happened? But you know, people love Mr. Lynx out here and supported him. So DanYo&Tita Podcast would like to send a RIP out to him.
Rest in peace. Put down the gun. Stop the violence.
Most definitely. And then don't forget Ready Set Go organization. That's ReadySetGoFoundation.com. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct.
Yes,
All right.
sir. And then don't forget to support my man Checking Traps with his trap sauce.
Yes.
We're gonna bring some in next week.
Alrighty.
And we're also gonna do a video, so go to trapsauce.com. And also don't
I
forget.
wanted to also give an update too
Okay.
on that flame.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
It's good, man.
Man,
Fire, ain't it?
Yeah, man. Put it on some barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Man.
no, let me tell you, I marinated some chicken
Yeah.
and my pops threw it on the grill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good job.
It brought out flavors that I didn't even taste the first
See?
time around.
Yeah.
So I mean,
No,
come on.
it's best on
Grill.
on chicken.
Grilled
and
chicken.
Grill, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's been my favorite so far.
Sure.
That flame, props.
Man, so we got two black-owned businesses.
Right, man.
Support them. You got that flame with the seasoning, and then you mix it up with the trap sauce.
Right.
With some barbecue sauce.
Come on, man.
Right.
you could put some wings, you could
And you represent.
And we're not even, they're not even sponsors of DanYo&Tita Podcast.
Nah, man.
But we love the flavors that's blending up in here.
Now, we love people that's doing and trying to do something new.
Most definitely. So
We will support.
Let's do a quick shout out to our sponsors, waywardkid.com. And who else we got? I got my glasses.
We got waywardkid.com.
Yep.
We
Kiwi
have
Juice Bar.
Kiwi Juice Bar.
Yep.
We Shine Detailing. Butch's Wings and Things. Novels by Z.
Yep.
Miss Joanne Mohammed, who's coming out with her book, For the
Yeah,
Bible
yeah.
Tells Me So. And we also can't forget KT Gibson with Lo Mein
Yep.
and Trinity Promotions,
Trinity
with your
Promotions.
graphic design.
And last but not least,
$1 Million Teacher Project.
$1 Million Teacher.
So shout out to them for helping us keep the lights on. If you would like to become a sponsor of the DanYo&Tita Podcast, just inbox us and we'll make that happen and tell you the details. If you just want your business shouted out, all we ask is a donation, and that's
And send your product.
send your product, and you just ask for a donation. $sign DanYo&Tita Podcast. That's the cash app. And Mr. O.D. Harris,
Yeah.
congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir.
All your questions and grievances go to Mr. Harris, your new councilman.
Yes. I mean, it was so, it's dope that, we had you in here before, and we have you here after
Definitely.
to celebrate with you. I know you're going to impact over there, so
Yep.
thank you, sir, for coming.
Absolutely.
Make it feel good.
We
Hey.
also have to shout out the wife too, because with responsibility comes great, work and stuff. So the wifeys are always, putting up their two. They're
Definitely.
helping out, their partner, their love, and mentally, emotionally, and physically,
Yeah,
Yes,
most
sir.
definitely.
Shouts out to the wifey.
Definitely.
And those are your balloons, sir. Don't forget your balloons.
Look at, I'm taking these balloons. They got a He-Man balloon. I mean,
Oh,
they got an
man.
American flag. Congrats. Hey, I just want to tell you guys, thank you for the love, and I thank you for the balloon and the card.
Yes, sir.
And I'm really excited. This is. I walked into something, y'all, and it made me feel so good.
Yes,
so
sir. We appreciate
thank
you.
you. Nah,
This
thank
is
you.
this is your home. Whenever you would like to come
Whatever,
back and
whenever.
I'll be back next week.
Stop playing. Well, you come back next week.
Hey, next time when I come, so I want to talk about, so next time I come, I'm going to get up to date, but I want to talk about all the new shows that I've been watching from Netflix, and if you guys haven't already downloaded BET Plus, there's a lot of great shows
Yes,
on
they're
BET
stepping
Plus.
up over there. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to get
They're moving over there.
Yeah, I've been watching,
Is it finally black owned again?
yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I know Tyler Perry's
Tyler
making the content for BET Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got it
So,
over there.
yeah, he got it going on.
Got a new show called Bruh.
Yeah.
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 I don't know if y'all been watching. I don't know if I can say this, but have y'all heard about that new show P Valley on Stars?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Her
Yes.
sister came out here from Virginia, and that's all she could
They're
talk about.
talking about
Yeah.
that.
My sister came.
Are you telling me that's what you watching? Is that what you watching, Councilman?
Councilman's in these streets watching that. He's part.
I only heard about it.
My sister swear up and down. Clifford is the character on P Valley. He the character.
You with all that drama. You with all that drama.
Oh, I just saw the last episode.
That's the grand finale. Oh man!
Well, definitely. Next time you come, we're gonna talk about some
Yeah,
shows.
we'll talk about
All
that.
right, and then y'all got Ambitious, and then y'all got Sister. I think it's I can't think of Wives. I can't think. It's on BET Plus.
Yeah, I think Sister Wives. Yeah,
Sister
yeah.
Wives. It's on with Jill Scott and those guys. So
Don't ask me why I know.
Because you've been watching it. That's how we know.
he on them replays now.
He got them all.
I actually walked into the room when it was on. I didn't know what it was.
You know what I'm walking into,
Wait,
but
no, it was home.
Nah, he got it on pre-record, y'all. He walk in the house and saying, "Let me go ahead and play my."
he got to record it. Hey, don't you know it's on voice? It's on VOD, man.
right.
You don't even got to record it. Oh, my bad.
Oh man.
All right.
Man, it was a great show today, y'all.
Excellent.
Celebrate Mr. O.D. Harris. It's the
Definitely.
DanYo&Tita Podcast. We out.
We out.
Holla, holla.
Next week.
My sister, she just go.